Seahawks. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Seahawks take over at first. And 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
Here's Mayfield. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Jawan Jennings that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Mayfield off the play fake. Now he'll take it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Here now a 3rd and 20.
It's now 3rd down.
Mayfield going to switch things up here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And complete to Drake London. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it will still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was a bit of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Allen going to run with it. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Allen going to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Offense is moving it a little bit, out of back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Second and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Brock Bowers, 54 yards. And the 49ers are on the board here first in the season opener. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Mayfield. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be fourth down.
Yep. 180. What's that?
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Now Allen. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. On play action, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they're caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the 49er first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Pack 85, pack 85. We go.
Allen now looks to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Milton Williams. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. It's Mixon on the counter. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now third down and very long. Throwing now is Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I've had this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Down to the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 39 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here's Allen to throw it. To the right side and intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them. And he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
Run. What's that?
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To the air, Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They made a nice effort to stick him for the loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that'll be caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs. He doesn't have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
To throw, it's Allen. Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Hook up a 15 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Allen. And he's going to go down there. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Seahawks going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
180!
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He brings it in over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Put it right. Scott.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
180!
Mayfield looks to throw. He's got Otten. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. He'll get this one to Pittman. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Complete right side to Otten. Call it a gain of a yard. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and 2. Mayfield to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
180!
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Michael Pittman, as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead on the final play of the half. On his loop for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35.
He's taken down at the
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And that's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it tricky, like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Back to Mixon on second down. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, Allen to the right side and caught by Dillon. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
319! Is it?
Allen going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff and look to throw. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Brock Bowers, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners are back within a score. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In
morning after snow, but yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, so we can go and make sounds up.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. 2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I'm picking finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Oh, they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So, fourth down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away.
Jim Depay on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First carry for Joe Mixon. Into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
19 yards.
That That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable. Situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
We'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Alert, alert, alert! What's that?
Allen to the throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And the Seahawks are going to have it just past their 25.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and that's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. Good. 1-8. Run, run, run. Got it.
On play action, Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's complete. He's got it to London. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown Seahawks.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's across midfield. And he will go all the way. Down. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Right 80!
Here's Mayfield. Open man downfield. That's London. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will score. Great London. Touchdown Seahawks. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
The touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He gets this to Moreau, left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Mayfield. Gervon Dexter working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision.
And this is going to work out. They get the first down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
20. What's up?
Now off the boot, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. On 2nd down, Baker throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Left side in the hands of London. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 3.
180. What's up?
Now Mayfield. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Up, 180. Stop.
They'll go. Mayfield. That is hauled in at the 5. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Seattle. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield at times, right, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jim DK. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Second and 11. And they'll let God run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jim DK now to return it. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Sure, I see the logic there. He's just going to take a knee down. Okay. Third and 11. And that's a curious one. Just going to take a knee here. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go down to a knee. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Push to his right. Off he goes. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks.
Hey, we're 33.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Start.
Baker to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Seattle. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Luke now for the extra point. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 75 yards. And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. Johnson will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. Able to find Pittman. It's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
That's good.
This has been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Forced out wide. This one caught just past the pylon. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown Seahawks. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
49ers 21. Tyler Boone set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Bowers, the man in motion. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Throwing on second down. It's out. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's ALO. Whoa, and he will score. Game on. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, 49ers. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the 49ers have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
20.
They'll drop to throw. That's dropped. It's Charlie Warner, the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And 3 yards to go.
Throwing is Mayfield. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.